Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's from the barracks. I'm Joker. Players wanted. With me, it's not a part. Wait, shit. How'd that get reversed?
I made it to the top.
That's weird. It's not a party till he comes out. Wiener from New Breed Airsoft. And down below, if you really piss him off, you give him some shiny new bracelets. Justin Baypulse West from Shadow Legion. Hello, everybody. Today,
Woohoo!
how are you all doing?
Good.
I'm here on time
Yes, actually, you were
again.
on time.
Was
Again,
Which is look, it's a miracle of science and a blessing, and we're always happy when it happens. So, thank you for being on time. I mean, technically, being on time for the stream is like being here 10
miracles
minutes
can happen.
early.
Hey, look, he made it here.
Hold on one second, guys. Wiener, carry the stream for a minute.
I get to carry stream. Woohoo!
Make sure you lift with your knees so you don't blow your back
Oh, he
out.
must be on his phone. My calves are still killing me from this past Sunday on when we went to Volcano Bay. It was a blast.
A lot of
Mark
dog
actually
paddling.
got told he weighs too much and couldn't go on one of the rides.
Yeah, it was
Nuh-uh.
weird. Yeah,
Yes,
it was weird because
so worried about him
I
fitting
was.
through the tube, sliding down to the end.
It was like he goes, "You're over 300 pounds." I was like, "I'm not over 300 pounds. We were just on another ride 10 minutes ago. You mean I gained 8 pounds in 10 minutes?" And he's like,
Just
Oh, like, whatever.
slowly going through the tube.
"Yeah, I don't know, man."
It would have been his calves that would have kept him prevented from sliding through the tube. You can just see that.
Just
Look,
had to grease him up first.
our calves were on fire the entire
No
time.
shit.
I've been saying it for a while. I'm going to keep saying it. If you ever want to lose weight, screw going to the gym. Just get an annual pass at a water park and walk up and down all the stairs because you're going to get your steps in. Let me tell you.
Ooh, excuse me.
It was funny. Ange was running up the stairs and turning around and like, "Come on, old man, let's go." And then I would look back and then Wiener's like 3 levels below me.
I'm just sitting there catching my breath.
So, look, when you go to Volcano Bay, especially going all the way up inside the volcano, that's 200 steps you're taking. So if you ever see those videos of like the people that are in like China and they're trying to climb this mountain or whatever, and their like legs are jelly, and you're like, "Oh, I could do that. I could." It's just climbing
Yeah,
stairs.
liar. Nope.
Nope.
Well, yeah, y'all
Nope.
can have that because I know at a certain speed, water's like concrete when you hit it. So
It's
Oh,
actually
there's
not
this
bad.
one where the water wasn't bad except for that drop off, man. I smacked my head on the back of the slide. Oh, and his
You
daughter,
should-
Andrew, actually told me that there was a drop off, and I didn't realize it's a big drop off. Holy
the
shit!
impression of Wiener dropping off that.
Yeah. Yep.
I
That
think that's
finished me
good.
for the day.
I think what I'm going to be doing every single time now I do like an event up in the Orlando, Ocala area. I'm going to Volcano Bay right after, just
Just to chill out.
to chill out, soak, have a good time. It was
you know
good.
how
What's up, Jared? How you doing?
scuzzy the water's going to be after that, though.
Ah,
No, they keep it well filtrated.
yeah, it's
and
good job. I mean, the
yeah.
No, I
crazy.
meant after an event and he gets in it.
Oh, well,
Nah, like stuff like that, man. They have showers there, and I just
Please,
go in and
please shower first.
Yeah, I do.
What up, Brad?
Beaver, sir, how's it going?
Like the last time after I left New Breed's event, I went there. Well, I went back to the hotel and I showered. I was like, I'm not going to go. I would not jump into the water like that because there'll be like an oil slick.
I was about to say, we don't
Jordan,
want
hey.
it to be like the Exxon Valdez. Bunch of people out there like washing off little penguins and shit with Dawn soap.
We
Poor
did
little guy.
while we're there. They had to like send 4 lifeguards into the water in the rapid river to pull somebody out. So
Yep, wasn't us. None of us.
that
We
was
did fine.
interesting.
We almost got sucked back into the wave part of it.
That'd take
Yeah,
him
so the
on.
rapid river has like this mini wave generator, and you're not supposed to be in this one area. Causes like a little like
Undertow.
It is an
That's the best way to describe it.
especially when that thing goes to go off, it pulls all the water in, and all of a sudden you feel yourself get pulled back, and you're like, "No, I was doing
Nope,
so well."
Not this time.
Hey, you got to be careful with those. Those can sneak up on you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly, Wiener, that there's not a guard station right up there. But this is really not a discussion about Volcano Bay
Nope.
or the awesomeness that is the Universal theme parks up there. Annual pass.
Yep.
We are getting ready for Syndicate. We are. getting everything moving along, and that's what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about Syndicate. So you got Wiener here as the tan CO. Whiskey is going to be the green CO.
Yep.
Right now, DEA is outnumbered almost for 1 again, but that's fine. It happens almost every time.
Did Whiskey kidnap Beaver to be his XO? Is that official yet? I really hope it is.
I think it is. I got a notification that the new XO for this. I mean, it is going to be a smaller syndicate.
Tell them about that clam chowder, Beaver.
So there's going to be a lot more work that gets put into play. What's up,
Hey,
David? How you doing? It's official. Yep.
Brad is now the XO.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
So
talking
we have 2 XOs.
Yes, we do. We have 2 XOs and 2 COs.
We have 2 COs. Obviously, I wish I would be able to announce the 2 COs are right here, but they're not. And I am going to have another live stream on Thursday to talk more about the event, to go over some of the stuff, especially with Manhunt, because I have to find a good thing.
Is Whiskey allowed on like live? Can we? I mean, he's kind of blurry any other time when you try to like take video of him.
I don't see why he's not allowed on live.
Well, I mean, he's 1/18th Sasquatch, so most of those pictures are kind of jacked up. He's my boy. I mean, I love him and everything, but you know, God, good look. Look at that thing. Oh Lord, he's coming.
That's a skinny one. That's Gracie.
So I will tell both COs, please start using Discord now and start planning things out.
I hate Discord. Quit doing it
I
on
know
Discord.
you do. I know you, but people
love
it. Well, not everybody has Facebook. It's that whole thing, man. Just, you know.
Not everybody has Discord either. Discord sucks.
For all the bots on Discord, I would still use it, but there's too many bots on there, dude.
Not on ours. I mean, I'll give props to our admin team over there. Wolf and Buck, they've kept that stuff under control quite a bit. So our Discord at least isn't on. Right now we're at 70. We're close to 100. So you know, we're pushing those numbers up. So I think it was like 80.
Well, like only after a good time there, Mr.
90,
Beaver.
91, 92. And there's a bunch of people that still haven't gotten their tickets yet. I'm not sure why they haven't, but a couple
kind of like they did with my event. You know, they waited till last minute to get it.
Look, you know, one of the things that if we have smaller numbers, it just means there's going to be more territory to cover because we're still deploying the same amount of boxes and everything else to get things going. So, you know, y'all are gonna have fun. The foliage is thick up there because it was been raining quite a bit. So nice green, you know, stuff that people are gonna get lost in. Good thing Greg's not coming because you won't be able to find him. So let's talk about the 2 XOs. We have Skittles, Emma. She's going to be the tan XO for DEA, and then we got Brad Beaver, who's going to be the green XO. And we're going to have some good times with that. So
it's going to be a good matchup all the way around between COs and XOs. I think it'll be fun.
Oh yeah. Well,
we'll
just walk up and she'll kick Brad in the nuts, and he'll be down.
So obviously, rolling into the event, we when we see how the final numbers roll out, we're going to be talking. We're going to start putting out there to see how many people are going to try to check in Friday, because Friday is the new Manhunt game that we're going to do. It's going to last for about an hour and a half. Yes, smokes are allowed as of right now. I mean,
yeah, because it's pretty green up there, and it's pretty
green and wet up there.
Yeah,
as long as it stays green.
So, some of the major changes that happened is that the squad's ready for this event. Awesome. So, you only have to break the plane on the first floor if you have an MED. SMGs can go full autos outdoors, so can LMGs. We just made it that way. If you guys go through now, you can full auto out of a door, you can full auto into the door, but when you cross the threshold again, you got to stop going full auto. And if you have an MED, you have to switch to a secondary. All right. So
second floor will be open, right?
Second floors are open.
Just making sure because I got in trouble the one
time.
Hold
on, you got in trouble the one time because people were literally camping on that second floor. We're up in that second floor. That was their encampment area up there for Geigerland. So,
nobody wants the high ground.
There's nobody there when I was there.
It don't matter. It was just somebody didn't read the rules. We was like, "Ooh, people I could shoot! Yay!"
Right.
Wiener don't read.
No, you
can
cannot.
officially
You cannot fire tag no launchables at players. That has never been a thing in our games, and we don't allow them.
Because I know somebody in the chat's going to ask. Multicam Tropic.
only if it's brand new.
It's actually
it's-
no inside the list, only because
Brad wants it.
because Brad did fulfill his end of the bargain. So
Ah,
it's all Brad. Hey, if you for those of you running multicam
Brad.
traffic, it's all Brad's fault. But
Oh
because
no!
Nikolai is not in play this game.
yay!
Cartel, shut
Oh.
up.
They said out loud.
Cartel can wear any color Hawaiian shirt except pink, red, anything that would be considered an admin color. So pink, bright orange, fluorescent green, and stuff like that.
That's right. Brad and the boys have
the
transitioned over to the M90.
Hey,
And if you can't tell that's green, there's
look,
something wrong
M90's
with
been banned. Oh my god, look at that. Fun concept.
Oh, come on, man. That's like green.
No need for what the hell's that?
Green on green.
You have a computer like you're sitting right in front
I
of
know.
you.
I'm like, what is M90? I'm like, what is that?
It's like really, really green.
The answer to multicam tropic. Multicam tropic's fine. It's just multicam tropic is the problem because people cannot identify that color
okay.
to save their ass. And
yeah, I did.
you
Found it
find
real
it
quick. It looks like
where-
something from Mind Games. Or what's that one game where everybody's building their own cities? It's a Swedish army too. It's not U.S. It's Swedish Army M90. It's a Swedish camo for the armed forces. All I know is it looks like it's AI. Like a video game. Oh, they have it in tan. What's the tan color? What do they call the M90? They have M90 tan also.
So the larger factor is we've taken away multicam tropic since the first Syndicate.
ADHD.
I know, right?
Squirrel.
We had to do that only because of people not identifying the color and it being problematic in itself. So to end the fighting,
you picked the wrong one to be. The problem one is the regular typical multicam. That's a problem one.
The problem is
multicam tropic looks green if it's not faded. You buy the good material one.
When it comes to multicam, if I see anything multicam and I'm on green, I just shoot anyway. I don't care if it's green or tan.
Multi-glam.
The multi-glam. And the thing is, we can't take away multi-glam because...
Yes, we can.
No, we can't.
Yes,
because too many people, especially up north, run multi-glam. So that ain't happening.
So is it tan or green? So is multi-glam tan or green?
It's tan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still looks green to me sometimes.
You don't have to worry about it. So anything not multi-glam, you can shoot. So it's the premise for the Friday night game, because people have been asking about it. We'll have a rule set up soon.
Dang. Brad sends me a picture. He's got a Dunlop going on.
No, stupid. I actually changed that down. Jesus Christ. You're not allowed to wear the red, the orange, the pink.
Lavender, magenta, indigo.
Turquoise. So, but the rest of the stuff you guys are
stupid.
It is. It's always stupid. It's always stupid.
Coral,
there he goes. He's like colors of colors.
Periwinkle.
Is periwinkle? Yeah, there it is. Periwinkle.
Got it in there.
But eggshell. Taupe. Azure.
I didn't see spinach color.
Oh God. He's just going to keep going. It's like maybe we should just give him a timeout for a couple minutes. But the reality of Hawaiian shirts, guys, you guys can wear blue, you guys can wear purple. There's no restriction on that for this event because there is going to be none. Brad, that's an excellent question about it. As of right now, as long as they're not the tagging we're not allowing to tag in AFT6s because those are too loud. But you guys could throw grenades to your heart consent inside. We're gonna assess as the day goes. We might get told to stop throwing grenades. be prepared for that if we all
Because
all of
we
a
might
sudden
have a
make the
Karen out
announcement.
there on the other side of the fence.
Yeah. So as it stands right now, nades are allowed. AFG4s, EG67s, they're going to be allowed on the field. But Thunder Bees inside. Can you wear an ape suit? As long as the outer covering of that is your delineated faction side, and as long as we can clearly see you're wearing full seal eye pro, which this time around we are going to be policing quite a bit. As
Yeah,
it stands right now,
Which you should
the
anyway.
two there will be two the two spawns are going to be at the far ends of the map. We do
like
have
that N90. It's almost as good as the M81.
pop the lady on the walking path.
The Lords came out.
Beaver, bro. Just bruh.
Brad looks like he put on a couple of extra tonnage. I see he's wearing my patch.
Look who's
Oh,
talking.
that's my truck right there. Holy shit, he got my truck in the video, in his picture. I'll send it to you. Doo-doo-doo. Squirrel.
Sorry, I just got I'm pulling up the new map. We're not using buildings S and building M for this event. So those are not going to be used at this time around.
Shit.
Mostly because they most of the stuff still, like most of the structure is still built inside there for Halloween. But in addition to that, them being so far out of the way, it doesn't make any sense to have those in play.
Okay, now I think you're making these up.
No, I'm pretty sure he's actually got the right colors.
Blurple?
Because
Oh yeah, he's on some type of website or whatever. Check.
I guarantee he's on some sort of website.
Because his brain doesn't work that way.
Brad.
Atomic Tangerine.
Yeah.
Jazzberry Jam.
Erie Black. Lemon Chiffon. Tumbleweed. Razzmatazz.
Okay, Oxblood. I know that one's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Inchworm. I don't know what that is.
I love how you guys
he's talking about himself. He's back out talking about himself again.
So heavily on this, it's like not even funny. It's
well, I mean, there's so much there.
Yeah, you gotta get a flower.
Liver chestnut.
Faloo red, seal brown.
All right, so here's the current map.
Anyway,
Malachite, Phlox.
So everything that you're going to see here is going to be in play. One spawn's going to be here on the outside of H. The other one's going to be over here by 1. That's going to be back in that side, and all the other buildings are going to be in play. Chrono's going to be right here shooting down the pathway again, so that way you guys can come in, check in, do Chrono.
Is that what the C stands for?
Yes, C stands for Chrono. R stands for registration. P is for park, and parking is spelt out for those that can't. Camping's going to be here behind the dome, and for those of you that have some hard campers, you guys will be able to camp right up here on the. I'm sorry, you all can't see it.
So you keep talking about this stuff, and you're not using your cursor.
One respawns here, or one CP is going to be here. The other CP is going to be there. Chrono's right here, and we're going to be shooting down the line here.
You're moving entirely too quick for Wiener. Slow the cursor down.
Where's it going, Wiener? Down the line right here.
Up your ass.
Camping's going to be behind the dome in this area, and then for those of you that have camper style, is going to be up here where the vendors are going to be. We are going to have a food truck Friday and Saturday, so there will be a food truck out there, and
that is definitely a great add-on. A great add-on to any game.
Hey, look, Melissa said she's got the food truck signed up. She's got the food truck signed up. So
hey,
are we gonna have a slushy truck?
Actually, she said she does have an ice cream truck that'll be out there.
Sweet.
I mean, I'm telling you, all these folks have started adding food trucks to their events. That is the smartest thing anybody could have done. I'm glad everybody's on the same page with that.
Yep.
The ice cream or the slushies, any of that stuff, that's just like boom, next
icing
year.
on the cake.
So again, building S and building M are out of play. This entire area is going to be out of play, mostly because it is going to be a smaller event this time around. And we'll find out about Amped. We have a go or no go with them. If we don't hit the numbers, they're not coming, and that's fine. Because FTX Tactical will be there as well. They'll also handle the air fills if need be for Amped. So I have a conversation with Amped next week. Because we can't have Amped come out for nothing.
Right.
for a small event, that's not the way we go. So you guys could park up here, you guys could park down here. You know what the deal is. The showers will be open again for those of you camping on site like it was before. And everybody that's been there before does know the rules about the showers. All right, so the manhunt game. This one is going to be for prizes. There's probably going to be a raffle, or there's going to be a rifle or two that will be given out. Some sort of gun or pistol will be given out.
Is it one of those in the background?
Maybe. I mean, there is a lot of stuff in the background. Not gonna lie. NGO.
I'm coming in on Friday. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
IH.
parking, Brad.
So
Huh?
Brad said he wanted front row parking.
No, I was
handicap parking.
Wiener was saying something.
Syndicate's on the 6th, June 6th, right? Starts.
No,
that's
that is Airsoft Palooza.
IH. That's right. WP. What am I flying out on? Did I not book my flight for?
To Houston?
Yeah, I thought I did. Oh, there's Houston right there. I've got my tickets for Houston. I don't have my tickets for
Warwick.
What am I flying out on? Holy shit! I gotta look at my calendar.
Might want to fix that.
Yeah, I thought I bought my tickets. I knew I got the Spirit Airlines one.
He's riding in the back of a crop duster.
No shit. Let's see here.
Don't fly into. Hey, look. Normally I would say fly into fly into what you call it,
WPN.
Newark and all that.
Yeah.
I would avoid that area like a plague. Give me HPN. David, that's one thing we'll know when we get closer. If we don't hit 200 players, they're not coming, because it's just not profitable for them to come out there. And with all the challenges that they've had this year, we're not gonna add to that. So looks like Dan needs a new CO. He'll get his ticket. Probably at the end of this, he'll be like, "Let's look at a flight." But
we'll ship him there. It'll be fine.
Oh, so that's 3 weeks away.
No, it's less than 3 weeks. It's like 17 days away.
Today's the 13th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my Syndicate ticket. There's my Airbnb. Where the hell are my plane tickets?
I have our plane tickets for Denmark, because I was
I got my plane. I got the plane ticket for Denmark too, and I got the plane ticket for Houston. But I don't.
You did not. You were not on the phone with me when you planned that. So David, if Amp's not going to be there, FTX Tactical's bringing their Air Force station. So we do have somebody there for air.
Fucking tickets for.
Of course you didn't, because you're slacker. Anyways, this is a discussion that we can have after the stream. I'm just saying, Wiener.
You can have the discussion after the stream. I got to find it. I've got my Syndicate ticket. I got my stay at the Airbnb. I don't see my fucking plane ticket. Oh my fucking god!
You might not have done it. Check your bank account and see if you actually paid for it. Because you were not on the phone with me when you planned that.
Yeah, because there's the rental car, there's the flight.
Ask Emma. Text Emma right now and see if she's the one that has it. If she knows about it.
Emma's overseas right now.
Oh, then okay. Well. Anyways, let's talk about the manhunt game. Manhunt game is not going to be any faction whatsoever. There's going to be survivors versus the hunters versus the prey. The prey are not going to be armed. The hunters are going to be armed. Hunter and prey can both use night vision if they have it. The goal is to have the most, as a hunter, to collect the most tokens as you can from the prey that you've collected, right? And depending on how many people we have and how many people we play, depends on how long this game mode goes on. Same thing with the survivor or with the prey. When the prey, we're going to come up with a system that you guys can do. I'm going to be working on it this week of how you're going to score your points as well to keep going, because it might be intuitive for you to move around. Now, if you're the only prey left standing, good, then you won. It doesn't matter how many points you got. But if there's like 5 or 6 prey that were not found, whoever has the most points wins. Hey, Astrid, how you doing?
Hey, Astrid.
So it's going to be a fun one that we're going to run from 7:30 to 9, depending on, like I said, how fast it goes and everything else. And it's going to be drawn at random. I'll probably have 2 decks of cards, and the hunters are only going to be about 10% of the overall players, so there'll be plenty of stuff for them to hunt. With that being said, even though it's cooler up here than it is down here, next week you all need to start hydrating, getting ready for this event. There's a lot of stuff that you guys are going to be trudging through, and there's going to be a lot more work to put in to capture objectives and everything else. Now, here's another important thing when you guys are going through and doing this. Make sure that you guys are cognizant of like putting like tick repellent on, because that stuff's up there, and also be careful with what you're messing around with, because over here between right behind B and B2, there is a ton of I'm trying to show it up on the screen, sorry. There's poison ivy in this area right here, so definitely watch out for that.
Is there any wildlife they need to be aware of? For the
there's probably going to be some. I mean, there are some groundhogs that are out there, so you got to watch out for their burrows. But other than that, I mean, you might catch a buck or a deer or two. Yeah, I didn't see too many stinging stuff while we were up there last time, but who knows, right? So if you guys are out there, make sure you're wearing stuff that covers your arms fully, covers your legs fully, so you don't get into the stuff. I mean, the only no-go spots are you can't use any of the external stairs on the buildings. Don't climb them. Don't go up them. I don't want people falling down them.
Are there any ladders or anything like that to stay off of as well?
It's already in the rule set. You're not allowed to go up ladders. You're allowed to go upstairs, but I put in this
put it out to tell everybody.
Between all the buildings, on the outskirts, at the exterior of all the buildings, they had fire escapes, and you want to stay off those fire escapes because they are stairs. So when people go, but you didn't say stairs. So the stairs on the exterior buildings, you're not allowed to go up. Don't go into the end of the attics inside there from the second floor into those attics. Don't do that either. If a window's open, it stays open. If it's closed, it stays closed. Right.
In the main swampy areas to avoid is going to be between Wiener's butt cheeks.
I was wondering if there was if you found some sort of swampy area when you're up there that I didn't know about, and I didn't think you've been to this site.
No, I haven't.
There are no swampy areas. This is on a mountain.
Gold Bond works good, by the way.
Now, the only place that really has any sort of elevation that you're going to deal with is going to be right in here inside of this is the only soccer field we're allowed to play on because it's natural, it's grass, and it is sort of like a little bowl in there. So there's the hard top up here that you guys will be able to mess around on and all that stuff. You're just not allowed to cross over past the fences or anything else, and there might be an objective up in this area. So
dude, I didn't get my tickets.
What's to do with the basement by the open field? What basement? Oh, are you talking about the basement in the alpha that goes into the tunnel? Yeah, the tunnel's out of play, bro. Some of the buildings do have basements you're allowed to go into. Nothing's stopping you from doing that unless it actually has caution tape across it. The only one that is problematic is E4. I don't think the outside stairs have been repaired yet. We'll look when we go out there on the one exit. Do not go out that door. Do not jump down. Building D basement. You're talking about, the basement's always been in play. You're just not allowed to go into tunnels, and the only tunnel access points are from A and S. That's where and then the S goes into the bottom part of M. So if you guys are caught in those areas, you're in a lot of trouble.
Okay, so leave at 9:10, get at 11:50. I cannot believe I didn't get my tickets. What the fuck?
I can.
I got the Airbnb. I just didn't get the tickets or the rental car. I got to figure out what time Shaggy and Scooby are coming up. Em and Christian.
That's a good conversation to have, huh?
Yep.
Because you're coming up Friday, right?
Yeah, it looks like I can come up, leave the flight takes off at 9:10, get in at 11:59. Or I
Okay.
can give it 12:41 and get it 3:30. What time's the Manhunt game start?
That's not until 7:30 p.m.
Because the flight one way is $109.
Yeah, you're allowed in the basements of all the buildings. If the basement leads into the tunnel, like I said, that I think that's going to be, I think that's Alpha. I think it's just straight A. So that is just regular A instead of A1. I'm pretty sure it's in the basement of A. Just don't go into the tunnel. I'll make sure it's blocked off. There's no limit about how many mags, speed loomers, green gas that you guys can carry. So go nuts. Just understand that if you collapse because of weight, that's on you, and you get the walk of shame. Also, the CPs are not in play, so do not attack the CPs. I just want to make that clear. There will be water at both CPs for everybody to have. And there are cold drinks inside of the Reg building. You all do need to pay for those. Okay. A couple people made off with a few at the last game. I forgot to mention it at the game after, but not the last game, but the game before. The last Syndicate game, a few drinks disappeared.
I don't think anybody's handing out the silver bullet, Ian.
I'm certainly not. That's what a call to the EMTs are for.
What happens after they load you in the truck and ride off with you?
The temperatures up there are pretty moderate. It could go. It could go into, for me, it's cool. It's cool. It's nice. It could run from 55 degrees to 75 degrees. So plan accordingly. Obviously, go through. We'll attack CP to kidnap Wiener. Wiener will be out moving around on the field. I'm pretty sure he likes to get out there and do stuff. I'll make sure that both COs get out there to that so they can be captured. Since Nikolai won't play, those will be some big points if you guys capture them.
Brad, I think you should just set up like a Wiener trap out in the middle of the field, just like a big box, and just hide in the bushes with like a string tied to a stick.
Beaver just likes Wiener. That's all.
All right, let's put this.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me first put the captions up. So
those two kind of go hand in hand. Like they were. I don't know. Made to do that.
Hold on 1 second. I want to put this one up here, right here. Don't be idiots at the hotels. Please, guys, don't. I mean, the hotels don't need that crap from us. They really don't.
I'll be there,
also, there's the map, Chris, for those of you interested. Now, first 5 people that says they have somebody that they want to bring with them that couldn't afford a ticket, they put it up inside the chat here. I'll toss out a free ticket for the fact that Ange is graduating with honors this year. Honor roll.
What?
Yeah.
She's getting an award. She went Ange went from, I think it was a 0.93 GPA to being almost a 3.0.
Wow.
2.9 GPA.
Holy cow. Good. You go, girl. Damn.
So CP1 will be here. CP2 will be over here at Alpha 1. It is in the backside of the map, so you guys can use the building if you guys want. But whoever has this side, you are going to be outside. You're not going to be inside of building H. Okay. Right. And do not forget your pre-orders from FTX Tactical. That is absolutely true. Don't forget those.
Dang, JetBlue's the only one flying.
Yeah, JetBlue's, they're the main one that fly into that.
HPN, yep.
And the HPN. And look, it might be, it's a little pricey, but sometimes it's worth it with that screen right there and the fact that it's typically a nonstop flight and you get a free bag.
Yep, carry-on. Yep, free carry-on. Did I buy a new carry-on bag? No, I did not. I only bought the large one for Denmark.
Nobody said anything yet. It's interesting when you say free tickets and all of a sudden, like, there's crickets. Like,
somebody's got to have somebody who kind of wants to go but can't afford to go.
Especially if they go tan.
Where's Smurf at? She's usually down there. Where's her guys at?
Smurf has been busy lately, and I'm trying to work some stuff out for her. So
Okay. So 8:30 to 11:11 is a flight home, and 12:41 to 3:30 is a flight out.
wait,
2:17 round trip.
8:30 p.m. flight
Yeah.
home.
Yep.
Okay.
So I get to hang out and.
I was like, if you pulled that 8:30 a.m. bullshit again, I swear to God, I was going to kill you.
No. And 12:41, I take off on Friday because I got Friday off.
Okay.
You know, we have that Monday off. Well, you don't work, so you don't know about that Monday being off.
I work nonstop, sir.
Nope. So
It's
you
just
say you work at flapping your lips on the phone. That's about your work.
Running an
work.
OnlyFans is a full-time job.
It is. Yep.
It definitely is. So
I cannot believe I didn't get
one
my.
of the things that was missed there, Steve, if you know of anybody, like I put it out there, we have 5 tickets up for grabs, free tickets. Oh, it's really great. This stupid. Each time that I'm traveling with this idiot, and he starts mouthing off inside of a store, I just said, "Don't mind my husband. He's a little tizzy today," and he goes nuts every single time he drops them.
Yep. That's okay. I just tell him that what's your wife gonna say?
That's a that's a
It's
hideous couple. Oh,
The kids are
it's
in the middle of-
31 to 62 right now.
you know,
So Tan needs a little bit of help.
you can't tell which one's the butch either. I mean,
Oh, I'm sure Steve Tom would. I gave him an option, and he's like, blah, blah, blah. He gets a little crabby about stuff. But he'd probably take a Tan ticket to go play with Wiener. Tell me he wouldn't.
Who? Steve Tom? Yeah. So
Yeah.
Augie's trying to work it out so he can come over.
Yeah,
Too. I know
Augie's
he's
already
got
got
some
his
stuff going
ticket. He's already lined
Yep.
up.
So, yep.
Look, this happens every single time. Like each time, we should have had more going on, and I understand that, guys. We had a lot of shit that going down. So, for those of you that weren't tracking or going through, Ange was assaulted on a flight back in October, going back home from the haunted house. We've been dealing with everything leading up to the court case on that, and it turns out the woman was found not guilty because evidently it's a defense to say I was too drunk to know what I was doing, and it sways juries. So we've been dealing with all that stuff over the past like month and a half, and other things that might be really, really huge that are coming that we've been wish we could announce sooner. So,
Oh shit! I guess I better buy this ticket.
might wanna.
maybe because if you plan on riding up in the truck, your ass is in the back seat.
I can't. When are you leaving to drive up?
Thursday or Wednesday
Oh.
night, actually.
Oh no, I can't. I got to work Thursday.
Yeah.
And plus, you have to
We're-
pick my gear on the way up too.
Yeah, we have to make sure everybody's gear who's going. I got to call Steve Ash later on, make sure he's still going so they could all fly up. And Garcia, like these are some of the guys that should already be on TAN that haven't put their tickets
Well,
on
shit.
TAN yet.
It's Steve Ash and Garcia. If they both come up, I got shit. I didn't even think of that. They could stay in the Airbnb with us. I got two big couches.
I don't know why you think sleeping on couches is comfortable.
Because they are, especially when they're big, oversized couches. You should see the couches at this Airbnb. Crap! And I just lost my. Damn it!
Yeah, I know Justin West would take a freebie if
I
he
would.
could come, but
I know, he
Y'all
unfortunately
just
can't.
work something out where you just throw like a free vacation.
Yeah, from work.
Would just be great.
you can't even use that. I've
Yeah,
been exposed to
he
COVID
said he
anymore.
was coming, man.
That's
He's
so
back
Steve-
down in Florida. Old Steve-O.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going tan, by the way. So shut up, Brad. And so will Top too. Top will be on my side too.
Is Scott
I don't
going
think
with that
Top
one?
owns green.
No,
He said he was going-
He
he said
owns
he was-
green, but he's got some of my tan camo, so he can come up. Speaking of tan camo, shit, I need to figure out what I'm wearing. Oh, I got tan. That's right, brown and brown. ADD squirrel. Yep.
It just kind of goes and it orbits around. It'll come back.
I can't believe I didn't order my tickets for frickin' Syndicate. I thought I did.
Well,
The funny thing is, I was going to ask you about that earlier today, and I forgot.
Yeah.
So
everybody's been busy. It's okay. You got it handled.
Yep. So 12:40. I'll be getting in at 3:30, so it's gonna take me an hour to drive over from HPN. So okay, we're good here. Let's buy this one. One traveler, include belt baggage, one personal item, one carry-on bag. Okay, included. Yes, I can carry my uniforms up. I'll just get all my shit in one box. Select.
Is Alex Smith one? Is Alex Smith one of your guys?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Frogger.
He was
that's the
one who was in the main ape suit.
Yep.
Come on,
big green
Frogger.
one.
Come on up. Haul that shit up there. I mean, we really don't have like rules for it, but
I mean, you could borrow some.
we could set up some stuff where it's like grenades or whatnot.
It's already accounted for. Just borrow ours. Have ape suit will travel.
I mean, it's not hard. You know, a lot of people think
trying to fly with that though.
Hey, that's just a drive. I mean,
do you have anything to declare?
Maybe. You know, it's like what is it, like a 12-hour drive from there? Because it's a total of like 17 for me. So it's got to be like 12 hours to go from there up. You leave at 2, you're back home by 2 a.m. on Sunday. I'm just saying. Just saying.
For those of us on the Panama schedule, and I know Frogger is as well, that's not just 12 hours.
Come on. So 12:41 gets at 3:30.
I love how this wiener, instead of waiting until the end of the stream in like 18 minutes, he's got to do it now.
That is correct. Because otherwise,
the epitome I will forget. Of ADHD, guys.
I will forget.
But at least you can confirm, Joker, that he does have it done.
Yep.
Well, usually I'm the one that helps doing it.
He didn't help me do this one, schmuck.
Did he get shot in the lip? He didn't get shot in the lip. The guy that actually happened, it actually happened at the first Syndicate game at Mid Orange Correctional. The guy that got the one that was down here. The one up here happened at Black Tiger Airsoft. The one that happened in the one dude's eye that's screaming, I don't know where that was. That's another one I found and oversent to me and I used. But Tin Man, rest in peace. His happened at when he was part of one of the infected at Yellow Dog incident over in Yellow Dog Village. And yeah, so that's where those 4 BBs came from. That oh man, those videos are getting traction, let me tell you. By the way, quick announcement. Actually, we'll do it here.
Fuck.
Sound off if you all are still listening to the chat, listening to the stream, because we had something special happen last week.
Yeah, your pregnancy test came back positive.
Negative, sir. I swear, sir, I'm going to punch you so hard when I see you.
More of a conjoined twin.
So, all right. Last week, between shows, we hit 75,000 subscribers on YouTube.
We did.
Nice.
Right now.
Thank you. You're welcome. Because of me. Everybody's watching just to see.
The comedy helps. I think it is. Yeah.
Airport what?
And the kind of soft bullying that occurs.
All right. We're going to give her... Oh, wait. That's the pistol one. I don't want the pistol one.
Yes, stupid you are. And that's what we appreciate about you. Absolutely.
I have, from our friends at Fiachi, the Reflex site that they sent us. And I'm going to go ahead and give this out to somebody who is watching today. I'll get that thing going up right now. So if all of y'all that stay on here, keep engaging, keep talking inside the chat.
You gonna make it like a quiz or something? And whoever gets it
no,
right?
I'm gonna set up
pick somebody.
I'm gonna set up a spinny wheel.
A spinny wheel. Oh no, a spinny wheel. The wiener is a terrible Vanna White though.
Hey, look, Beaver's already in here, and Wiener's already in here.
See? Going to unsubscribe because of Wiener. Shut up, Brad. You love me and you know it.
All right, so
we're the only reason you're here, Brad.
That's right.
FTX Tactical Beaver. Who else? Stupid's here.
How many beavers can you fit in a military footlocker? Anybody?
Half of one. Or probably just his thigh.
Pop quiz. All right, Ian. Nora.
I'm glad somebody did that, Ian. Thank you.
I like that. It's like spin me right around, baby, right now.
Now,
Who else am I
everybody born
missing?
in the
Oh,
80s
here.
has that stuck in their head.
There
80s or before.
you go. That's the names I got so far. So who else is? Not many people are like chiming in. So
Come on, guys, chime in so you can make it to the wheel of
What
misfortune.
happened here?
Alex Smith, right?
Oh, yeah, Alex is in here. Richard was in here, too. Oh, Tricky. Frogger and Tricky. Oh, Tricky
Who else
Dick.
we got?
Hey, why ain't on there?
There's
There's Dylan in there.
because first off, you already have like several of these things.
So
Second
FTX
off,
said 12 beavers. Ian said 42. Now, we did not specify the North American beaver, the Bostonian beaver, or the Southern beaver. So
it says he's saying wheel of death. That's hilarious. All right, we'll just do it that way. So we'll leave it up there. So as I start seeing names in here, I'll start putting them on
sure
there.
ain't
And
no
I'll spin
tiny
the wheel.
beaver.
that's a girthy beaver.
It's a girthy. That's right.
Well, that's what we appreciate about him. It's more beaver to love, especially during the winter months.
That's his wife.
So we're on our way to hitting 100,000 subscribers, which is actually kind of awesome. At the rate that we're currently growing, we might actually have that by
You say
end
growing.
of June.
The Boston beaver, yes. So with the Boston beaver, we need to know exactly how much water it displaces in nautical terms.
Or
Anybody?
leave it, or just leave it to beaver.
Specifically whole beavers, Ian, whole, farm raised, organic.
Awesome.
Oh
So,
wait, my ticket didn't go through. Damn it!
are you kidding me? Big beaver.
Beaver.
What would be a beaver dam? Don't answer that. Anyways,
Yeah, you started it.
nope.
You know what's
I
gonna
did
happen
not start. No, hold on.
No.
I did not start this. You started this with the help
I
of
did, but
everybody
you made
else.
it worse.
I did make it worse. But anyways, going on, moving along. What other questions do people have about the upcoming event? Camping. Campfires have to be raised up and elevated.
As do I, stupid. As do I. Good man.
Tent camping is allowed. Remember, we have real toilets at this facility. Use them. Do not use the toilets in any of the buildings that you're going to be playing in because they don't have water.
How many beavers can they have in their camp?
Don't be like the one couple
Woosah!
that we could clearly hear working on their dam.
Sounded like somebody running in flip flops down a hallway.
It never like people ask all the time, why do you have this stupid shit in your safety brief or you mention this stuff? Because it happened. It happened in multiple times.
Because
I wish it
airsofters
was
are all
once.
stupid dumbasses.
I wish it was twice. It happened a lot.
Ask me about my beaver. That'd be a cool patch. You need to get that patch made up.
What?
So between you and Frogger, because Frogger consistently when he's not wearing the ape suit stuff has his, he's normally in a kilt. He has his beaver that he dangles in front of his crotch. It's kind of crotch protection. So if you have not seen Frogger in game in his kilt, make sure you look down a little bit. You'll see something furry. Woolly even.
Hold on. We got to show. Since you mentioned his name and you invoked his name so much.
I guarantee you he had that on in that video.
Oh, he did. He did.
Look closely, gang. You'll get to see a little bit of upskirt action from old Frogger here. I think so. Here he looks like Chewbacca.
Oh, here we go.
Here it comes. Look at the speed and agility.
So
a cat.
graceful.
Did you see,
So
did you see the aftershock when he hit the ground?
So graceful. So elegant. Let me just go over
Hail
this
to the
counter here
beaver.
real quick. Hold on, because there we go. I wanted to make sure that something was not being shared.
And by the way, that was not sped up. That was actual speed.
Oh,
that was not even slowed down either. That was the way it was. All right. So far, these are the people inside the spin the wheel thing. So if anybody else is out there that I see that we have 14 people watching right now. So there's only
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're missing
Buddy.
7 or 6.
Hey,
Who else has been talking that we've missed?
There's
you know what you got to do is say here or
Stupid.
or if you don't want to say anything, put 75K in the chat because that's what
Dylan
we hit.
said something in there, and then we have him in there.
Yeah, he's at the bottom.
FTX Tactical.
Okay.
You got them on there. Yep.
Okay,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
I've been
Alex is in there.
slow is fast, fast is slow, and then there's Frogger trying to jump over a counter. Slow is smooth, slow is sexy, sexy is fast. Dude, I saw you coming, and so a lot of people don't realize that how I typically play. It's like I'm not usually.
Where's Astrid
moving.
at? It wasn't Astrid. Astrid was on.
She
there.
wasn't.
Astrid was in. She was.
Yeah, she was. Did she go
At
somewhere?
least
She's been quiet, but she was in there. That's right.
I gotta see if John and Astrid can come up.
Yep.
But
yeah, no, they got a lot
I
of
was
stuff going on.
watching. Like I usually, if I'm usually doing something, I'm usually using my peripherals a lot to see movement, and then I move my eyes.
I don't see David in there. David Morales.
David. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I know I spelled that name wrong, but I don't care.
Dylan, you got in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Chris Donahue. You got Chris Donahue?
Where's he at?
He's down here. Can you show Matt, please?
Oh yeah, Chris Donahue. Okay.
Yep.
Got who's that? Where's it at? So a Brian Schulman is in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right. So typically when I play, I'm like this. I'm always
Richard's in there too. You got Richard McWilliams?
Yeah, he's in there. It's tricky.
Tricky. That's right. I'm sorry. My bad.
Each time I go to tell this, Wiener has to pipe up and interrupt.
That's correct.
Get it out. Do you think?
So I usually go this. So when I was like facing this way, I turned my head ever so slightly so I could continue seeing where I was like eyeballing to make sure that people weren't coming, so I could catch what I was assuming was going to be a train wreck or something epic. It was like either or. It's like 50-50. And then he goes and I'm like, Jimmy Hoffa's gone.
Listen, the Legionnaires that I bring on move at a particular speed. We all get there at the same time. We're not super fast, not super agile, but we
it's Brian Jordan. I see his name. Yeah, Brian Schulman and Brian Jordan. Brian Jordan was one about the breacher flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, we're 5 minutes out. When are you going to do this thing here?
I'm double checking other names. Oh, yeah. Nick Kirchuk.
Oh yeah, Nicky.
Nick what?
Kirchuk.
Isn't that
Kirchuk?
You spell that?
Kirchuk. No, whiskey sure is Nick. That is not whiskey.
That is Nick Dobert.
Nick Dobert. That's right.
That's right. Dobert says. There's too many marks. There's too many Nicks. Okay.
Is there Gert's Gaming? You got him in there? Nope.
Oh, Gert.
Yep.
Heard of Gert. Gert.
So that's 15 entries.
And then there's my name, who mentioned in the who actually was in the chat.
Goddamn, such a brat! I swear to God, if you get it, I'm gonna You're not winning this. Is all I gotta say. So Gert is actually gonna be raffling off a couple things there. So
sweet.
He's gonna do his rock paper scissors thing, which is always funny and amusing. So there's gonna be some good times. Another way of saying you're fat.
Oof. Right. What?
All right, so Syndicate 5 is going
What's
to be
up,
at Mid Orange
Pierce?
Correctional.
Oh, Pierce is here now.
Pierce is finally here.
Yep.
No. Don't put him on there. He showed up late.
Oh, that's right. He did. He hasn't been here. You don't show in up at the last 4 minutes of a stream and expect to be put on the spinny wheel thing.
Oh, why not? He doesn't have a chance in hell to win. I'll win it.
Nope.
Ah,
Anyways,
You might as well
him
put
on.
Pierce on there. You put me on. You put Pierce on there. Get him in there.
you've been on here. You actually were on time. That's the only reason why. Like you.
Oh,
actually
let me go on
a couple minutes early. That's why I'm allowing you to be on. To be on here. So no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, this event's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. It's going to be
Yes, it
smaller
is.
than typical.
Want to have a good time? Join the DEA.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blast. Go out there.
Oh, now he's trying to do a
shenanigans and
sob story for it now too. Jeez. So now you have to put him on.
No, I don't.
You're mean.
Yes, I am. Well, I mean, other people have been here almost the entire time and have really been tuning in, especially like Stupid, right? Stupid's been here almost the entire duration.
Yeah, Stupid should have like 3 on there.
He definitely brings up the elevation of stuff that's there. So, if you guys want to, you guys get your tickets at Syndicate5 at eventbrite.com. Come on out, enjoy the event. It's going to be a fun time. Mid Orange Correctional. We're going to have a blast out there running around. All your favorite friends and all that are going to be out there having a good time. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and spin this wheel.
Spin it, Vanna.
Let's see who it's going to be.
Freaking it'd spin faster than that.
I know. We
All right,
continue
Brian
spinning.
Brian Jordan.
Brian Jordan.
You get the site.
Oh, I'll go
So,
fuck yourself.
I gotta. I'll throw that inside the box with everything else, and then we'll give that to them. So be expecting that we're probably going to raffle off something else again next week. As we get closer, when we hit 80,000, we'll put something up there. Stupid has thermoscopes. And go for
Winner
it.
has
But
crabs. I mean, that's the thing too.
we
That's
will
true,
be
too.
having
Yep,
another
that's true.
stream on Thursday, probably around 7:00 again for a little bit before Bad Blood has its stream. Attaway. The hell does that mean? So we'll go ahead and have some fun times with that on Thursday, answering more questions about it, getting everything geared up because we're 17 days away from the event. Come on out, have a good time.
And I
Free
still don't have my
camping.
plane ticket yet
Why don't you have your plane ticket yet?
because I need my credit card and I don't have my credit card with me. Actually, you know what? I do.
Thanks for
don't know why-
coming, everybody.
Fucking A.
Welcome to the Alzheimer's show.
Oh my God.
Halfheimers. It's Halfheimers.
See, when he gets older, you're not even gonna know if it's Alzheimer's or just his ADHD advancing because how can you really tell?
It's just
All right.
all come together. And he's gonna
Come
be like
together.
Neo in the Matrix.
Right.
So we got to do our closeout
Over
of
you.
what's coming up. So after Syndicate, we'll be at Airsoft Palooza on January 16th. That would be damn Wiener. Wiener and I will be there.
Yes, you will.
We'll be streaming the
Eastern.
event. We're having a good time. After that, Wiener and I, we say F America and we go to Denmark for a week.
Yeah,
or
we're
10
moving.
days.
Oh, we're not moving there because of the Republicans
We're not moving there. At least we're going there.
or the tariffs.
So Wiener
We're
and
out
I will
making
now
money?
be. Will now be. God, I'm going to get this out. We'll now be international airsofters.
That's correct.
When
That
we
is
get
right.
back, actually, the weekend after we get back is Ange wants me to throw her a graduation party at the house, graduation barbecue. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be smoking a brisket.
Oh,
So those that know where I am, if I was about to say, Wayne, if you want to come down, you're more than welcome.
yeah.
ADH double D. After that, we'll be closing out our summertime with Bad Blood
Summertime.
2025 up in New Milford, Pennsylvania at EMR Event Park. So check that out. By the way, if you buy a ticket to Bad Blood, you get $60 off your ticket to Syndicate. Just saying.
That's a good deal.
That is a really good deal. It's like 2 for 1 because we want people to go to both. Sonic is actually going to come from Bad Blood and help rough the game out a little bit. He's going to be the head guy to talk to. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
You know what?
children
Look at that.
of all ages.
Children. You said children.
Yes, because especially those of like you that have the mentality of a child.
What's wrong with that? Just means I ain't fucking old.
That legendary brisket. Yes, yes. You know what?
Well, the one that he burns up and catches fire, or gets stolen at an event.
Well, that happened once.
I'll tell
And
you,
I
I'm
hope
talking
those
about
people can
legendary
show.
brisket. I thought y'all were still talking about both of their breast sizes there.
No,
The
he's not talking
88
about
double
the
D.
So, with all that, ladies and gentlemen, that's our stream for tonight. I'm Joker of Players Wanted. With me, it's not a party till he come out. Wiener from New Breed Airsoft, and down below, he'll give you some shiny bracelets if you really piss him off. Justin Beowulf West from Shadow Legion. Until next time, may your BBs fly true, and your opponents always call your hits.
Deuces.
Good night.
Squirrel.